I'm good. Vince, wouldn't you love to have superpowers?
Nah.
No? Really? Not at all?
Nah, well, maybe. Maybe,
Yeah?
like really. In fact, that keeps me up at night, because, man, I want superpowers.
You're just laying there going, man, if I had superpowers, life would be so much not like it is right now.
You know, I play a game called Marvel Universe Role-Playing Game.
No, you do?
I've never actually played the game. I'm always the game master.
Really?
It's kind of like Dungeons
Wait,
and
you actually
Dragons.
do this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I knew you had the book, but I didn't know you actually played. Oh, sweet, man.
I got these things.
This week, Vince recommends...
But everybody has difficulty deciding which superpower they really want.
Oh, really?
And in fact, there was one guy...
Why have you never invited me to a game of this?
Oh, I have. We almost made
Really?
characters for it one night.
Oh, that's right. I just forgot that's the game it was. Yeah.
And one time somebody
Okay,
said...
I'm no longer upset.
One time somebody said to me, I can have any superpower I want. I said, anything. You just have to have it within this realm of points to spend. He says, cool. I want Superman's powers. I went, no. He goes, really? Yeah, I can have anything I want? I said, yeah. He goes, I want his powers. What are you talking? One. Choose one, and we'll see what's left over.
I want Superman. That's an ability now. Like, now you can pick one of those. He has several. In fact, aren't there some superheroes that like if you split out all of Superman's abilities, there's probably a superhero that has each of those.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Well, today we're going to talk about superpowers, which we've already been doing, and we're going to tell you which superpower we like to have the most, each of us.
This hot intellectual debate.
Yes, a very intellectual debate, and I'm sure that the 3 minutes will be the most heated 3 minutes we've ever done. Vince, you're going first.
Pulse of the nation. Here we go. Here's my points.
I'm sorry. The what?
The pulse of the nation.
Of the nation.
Of
What is
society's
What does that
heartbeat.
even mean?
We are on the cusp of brilliance here.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Vince is writing high school poetry. I'm sorry. All right. Here we go.
I love high school poetry. It's fun to burn. Anyway. That was mean, and I meant it.
The pulse of the nation. Go ahead.
All right. So one of my favorite superheroes is the Thing. I love the Thing. He has pretty much a vulnerability. He has super strength. He's charming. He's but I'm changing. Anyway, he's this big hulking orange rock guy. I find him fascinating. I love the Thing. That being said, I'd like to have the Invisible Woman's powers. Specifically her force fields. Because you can do anything with them. You can make a sword. You can make, a shield. Yeah, it's genius. I'm just saying. But the Invisible Woman, she is probably the most versatile and the most dangerous among the Fantastic Four. And for years she was such a background character, Little Miss Housemaker. But she's amazing. In fact, there is a Fantastic Four comic in which Dr. Doom possesses the Invisible Woman and shows just how powerful she is and just wrecks the place. It's ridiculous. God, I love her powers. And being invisible wouldn't be bad, too. But I figured we had to limit ourselves to one.
That's cool, the Dr. Doom comic. I didn't know about that.
It's good. He stops being human. He becomes a spirit. Alrighty.
Alright. If I could have any superpower ever, I wasn't even really thinking about specific characters. I was just thinking, what power would I have? I would like to have the power to download any information I need directly into my brain. That would be my power. Because I pride myself on knowledge and knowing stuff. And if I could do that, I would know all kinds of stuff. Like I could download all the shows I haven't had time to watch into my brain so that people stop telling me to watch them when I don't have time to watch them. Like I could download all of Babylon 5. Actually, I'd rather download that really fast because I've never been able to watch that show. I know a lot of people really like that show, but like all the bits of it I've seen just seem kind of boring to me. I don't know, maybe someday. But then like Battlestar Galactica is the big one that people are always like, Captain Logan, you really need to watch the show. And I never watched the show. And then you would download it all in my head, and then I'd know all of it instantly. And then people would say, yeah. And like, you could have the power to like stay up all the time, not have to go to sleep. But then there's still only so much time in the day, even with that. So you can still download it all in your brain. And yeah, that's what I would do.
I had to fight the urge to find something to plug into my ear and then stare blankly into space for a little while.
Oh yeah? I have to tell you, Vince, I've never had the urge to do that.
Pretending I'm downloading stuff in my head.
Okay, 3 minutes on the clock, and we'll talk about superpowers we wish we had.
Why not?
So you said like you could be Invisible Woman, and then you could be Invisible Woman.
You know,
and
I'd
then,
be like a chick. That'd be awesome.
That's the power Vince wants, the ability to be a chick. Vince, TMI, pal. Anyway,
Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde.
what I was thinking was that you mentioned like being able to make a sword and shields and stuff, and then I was just thinking, why wouldn't you just like want a Green Lantern ring?
That's a good point.
You know.
But you need the ring to be able to produce that stuff, and you need the Green Lantern lantern to power the ring.
True, but then your power could simply be the ability to make an energy field that creates anything. That's a power. And that's what the ring does, essentially.
Yeah.
That would be an ability. But you're right. I mean, the Invisible Woman is really powerful and cool and stuff.
You can, just put yourself inside an orb and go around just stabbing people. You don't even have to create a weapon. Just shoot it out. Somebody's dead. They didn't even see it coming.
I was just like for mine, I was just trying to think of the thing that would be most useful to me, like in my actual everyday life. I'm not sure how often you'd use that.
I have the internet. I don't need that. I'm kidding.
Well,
but,
yeah, except then you could have all the internet in your brain and know it already without having to actually wiki it.
You'd be like brain.
You could be so lazy, you wouldn't even have to type. Cause how annoying and cumbersome is it to have to type in a URL address every time you need to find something, man? Why does research take so long?
I want to watch Supernatural, but I want to have to watch it. I just want to know it already.
I just want to already know it. Is that too much to ask?
How many kids in high school and college would love that, so they can just download the book into their head that they have to read. 7,000 pages on something incredibly boring. Hang on. Done.
I wouldn't want that because I wouldn't want to have that pace for any length of time at all. I was thinking about this, like you and I were kind of lucky to be able to grow up in the generation that for a while had to actually like go to the library and go through a card catalog and go through and find the letter and then go find the books. And then we got to the days where you didn't have to do that anymore and you could just look it up on the computer. Like, we're lucky that we had to experience both of those.
That was a long time ago, man.
I know, but I remember it. And there's probably kids that are going to school now who are like, oh man, I have to type things up in and look them up. Like, why can't people
the Jetson syndrome.
Why can't people just say, hey, you know this, and then you know it?
The Jetson syndrome. I don't want to have to push a button all day. God, like 2 hours later, I have to push that same button,
which is hilarious.
Because apparently my knee.
Like back in the 30s or 40s when people were like soon we'll be in the push button age. This big deal, the push button age.
Something interesting to go wildly off topic. I had a professor once. I don't care whether the time's up or not. I'm going to say it anyway.
Vince, your superpower should be being able to talk regardless of a timer.
That's right. I had a professor once who said to me, I think everybody has a superpower. They're just not as prominent as you would see in the comics.
Right.
And he told me that my superpower, is, according to him, is that people can't not like me. That was what he said. I'm like, oh, that's really nice of you.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
That is nice, yeah.
Apparently, he liked me, so.
Yeah, maybe his superpower is the ability to tell everyone what they want to hear.
Mm-hmm. This could be.
No, it's okay, Vince. I've never been able to not like you either.
Yeah, I haven't had that. I can not like myself as much as I want.
Oh, that's depressing.
I had another friend.
Want some pills?
Pills. Oh. But
is how you take pills.
Yeah.
You take pills about like how you download information into your brain.
I can't even do it now. It's too funny. Looks a little bit like the many-eyed creature on that Kurt Russell movie, Big Trouble in Little China. He gets stabbed in the head. It's hilarious. You should watch that too. It's great.
Well, we're all out of time, Vince. If you have a superpower that you'd like to mention that you wish you had, leave it in the comments below. If you have any other questions that you'd like us to answer for an upcoming episode, leave that in the comments below. Also, take a look at our blog and our podcast and all the other interesting videos we're popping up here on our YouTube channel. I'm Captain Logan.
And I am Vince.
Thanks for watching Geeks Not Nerds.
He's Captain Logan,
Yeah, I said that already.
and we're done.